Hey guys, and welcome back to Sparkle Me Pink. My name's Michelle, and this is the third or fourth update. I lost track on my thyroid cancer update-ness. If you watched my last one, and I hope that you did so that you're kind of up to speed, I will link everything down below, and I'll probably create a playlist at this point because there's going to be so many, kind of give you guys all of the info. But during the last update, I let you guys know that I had gone to my original surgeon, my ENT, and he let me know that the one side of my vocal cord is paralyzed. So basically, you have two different vocal cords, and they vibrate when the air goes through them, and that is what your voice is. So my one side, because they had to do so much work on here, and he did say at the end of the surgery that both of the nerves that were in the vocal cords were working. So I don't know how magically one just stopped working, but it is ironically on the side that I had the cancer and the mass. So I assume that they were doing a lot more work over here, maybe just damaged the nerve more than they thought, because this is the side that is paralyzed. So basically, rather than them both moving, this right side is stuck in what is called the paramedian position, and it's about 20 degrees off center median, and it is totally static. It doesn't move at all. So this guy is constantly trying to move, but there's always, just like my fingers, there's always that little bit of a gap, and if they barely touch at all, and that is why my voice still sounds a little bit raspy, a little bit tired, a little bit sick. Mind you, it's like 10:30 at night while I'm filming this, and I need to be up tomorrow morning at 5 o'clock, and I was up at 5 to do my makeup and get ready for work today, so don't mind that. But I know you guys won't, because I know you're all cool and we're all friends here. But I figured I'd let you know. But tomorrow I'm having my surgery to help try and fix this problem. So what they can do, there's a couple of different options, but this was the least invasive and least like worrisome or risky. Basically what they're going to do is they're going to go in, and they're going to go up my nose or down my throat or something, and they're going to inject the one side, my one vocal cord, and there's like a flap that kind of comes over, and they're going to inject those areas with a little bit of collagen. So it's basically like my first Botox shots, and maybe I'll be kind of kitschy and put that in the title if I feel cool enough. But, you know, basically that's what they're doing. I'm getting a collagen shot to plump up an area in my body instead of on the other side. And hopefully that'll help or bring this a little bit closer so that it still won't move, but the left side won't have to work so hard to sound good. Because I noticed that if I turn my head sideways, I don't know if it'll do now because I'm kind of tired, and by the end of the day my voice kind of wears out. And I'm still having trouble swallowing if I'm not paying attention, and I wasn't just paying attention. So I know sometimes if I turn my head sideways, it sounds better. Like I was saying, because they touch is, you know, the science of it. So I'm having that tomorrow. I'm really nervous and excited, and you know, because they do have to put me to sleep. Kind of a little tidbit about everything. So I have my ENT surgeon who did the thyroidectomy, but then he doesn't do anything with the vocal cords. It's not his specialty. So he sent me to somebody else who is like out in Phoenix, which is pretty far for me. So we're driving out there super early tomorrow. And he's supposed to be the best. I met with him for a consultation to go over everything, and he made me feel really confident about the procedure. He also mentioned, because my scar is a bit keloid, let me zoom you guys in. So this is what the scar looks like right now. It is still sticking up quite a bit, especially in the middle areas and on this side. But this side, for like some reason, it's like flatter, but just ever so slightly. And it is a little bit red, but not too bad. It's been being itchy on and off. But I just usually rub some lotion on it, or just kind of like dry rub it like that. I try not to itch it, even though that's like resisting an instinctual urge. A cool thing is when I went to the second ENT, the specialist for the vocal cords, he did a video. So they put this like tube like up your nose and down your throat to check out your vocal cords, and then they make you talk and like say like weird like hey, and they took a video of it. So it kind of looked like watching like a video of my throat in like huge, you know, HD TV. And I asked him if he could play it back for me just because I'm kind of a medical nerd, and I watched it not move at all. Because he did say there was a chance that up to a year after surgery that it could come back, that the nerve could come back to life. There's something in me, sorry, I keep taking deep breaths to kind of catch up. I get out of breath easy because it's letting a lot of air in and out at times it's not supposed to. Especially with marathon talking. What was I saying? I literally had to watch the film back and remember what I was saying so I could finish the thought. So there's something in me that is telling me that the nerve is not coming back. It's been about 6 months since my surgery because it's now the end of May 2017 and I had my thyroidectomy in November 2016. And I feel like, I don't know, maybe I'm just being ignorant and impatient, but there's something in me that's saying, just do this, give it a try, because the collagen shot is not forever. It's only gonna last, just like Botox, for a couple of months, and it'll, you know, my body will dispose of it, you know, slowly and gently. And I'm okay with that. He said he can go back in later with the same volume of solution with a more permanent structure, but this is kind of like a trial and error to see if I even like the way I sound, if it works for me, if I don't have trouble breathing, swallowing, talking, you know, anything like that. And then he can go back in and do the more permanent structure. So obviously I wasn't ready to just jump into that, but I am really excited to maybe have a little bit of a voice back because I know it's something I'm a little bit self-conscious about. And now I kind of have a solution that possibly could change that. They do need to put me to sleep for the collagen shot procedure, and while I'm asleep they are going to do the injections. I believe it's just like a steroid injection into the scar, and then I should be back to work the next day. I just need to take the whole day off tomorrow, only because, not necessarily the procedure, but because they are putting me under anesthesia. That's just kind of like a normal, you know, concern with things like that. Why am I doing this? Why do I care about my voice? Like I kind of just mentioned, it is something I'm a little bit self-conscious about. It's a little bit of a quality of life thing and a safety thing because I can't really cheer for my son at his football games, and the other side of it is, you know, when the kids are outside playing outside and there's a car coming, I can't yell and be like, guys, that's literally it, guys. That is as high as my voice gets, guys. Like, nobody hears me and they all think I'm like a little kid making a joke, you know? It's a little embarrassing. And I usually have to like whistle or snap to get the kids' attention, and that just looks really ignorant and weird coming from a parent, you know? Like, I don't even like doing that to them. So I'm hoping this makes it a little bit better. I'm hoping I have some vlog clips for you guys to show you how I feel afterwards or during. I really need to go to bed because, like I said, it's pretty late and I need to get up early, but I'm feeling a little anxious and excited. Yeah, I hope I have some good results to share with you guys. And if this is the end of the video, then thank you so much for coming along on this journey with me. I will try to do another follow-up video once I go for like my post-procedure checkups, and I do see the endocrine coming up in another 2 or 3 weeks as well for another follow-up. So alright, if you guys have any questions at all, I try to answer as many as possible. Feel free to leave those down below or email me directly. Those are a little more difficult for me to kind of sift through, so leaving a comment down below is probably the best. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Hey guys, so I just got home a bit ago from surgery. It's about 2:15 in the afternoon, and they had me check in at 7 a.m. and the administrative area took forever. Finally got brought back to pre-op. That also took forever. They didn't take me back for surgery until almost 10 o'clock. Hi, Lily. Come here. Say hi to everybody. Come here. Come here. Everybody's here checking on me. Logan just left to go to work. He had to go and take care of some things, and then he's coming home. And the kids are getting dropped off to me here in a little bit. Okay, okay. As you can hear, my voice is very hoarse. I wasn't sure what to expect with all this,
I couldn't really remember what he told me in my consultation, but in the hospital he told me it'll just be a couple days before it kind of evens out again and should be better, which is the whole point of doing this. Show you my scar, because they did do some steroid injections into my scar. This is what it's looking like right now. I'm still feeling really tired from the anesthesia. It took me a good while to wake up. Even on the drive home, which was like an hour drive, I was still like nodding in and out. And I've never really had that trouble with surgeries in the past. I usually just wake right up. But Logan said that this was maybe because it was a shorter surgery and they did full anesthesia, that it was like maybe like truly still wearing off. Yeah, otherwise it just feels like I have a really bad strep throat, but like down here, you know, strep throat usually feels like up here. It's kind of like the same feeling, but down here. And I keep taking deep breaths when I'm talking because I'm not used to having, you know, the injection. And they said everything went pretty smooth. I'm gonna lay down here and take a nap. They did put my IV in my hand, but then when I woke up, they did another IV over here. So I'm not sure what that's about. So I have 2 IVs when I was in there. Lily keeps coming over and checking on me. Hi, baby. I'm okay. They did prescribe me some pain meds to fill at the pharmacy. So I'm just waiting for those. I think Logan's going to get them on the way home because I really don't feel comfortable driving. So I'm going to stop talking because I feel like it's annoying, my voice, and I'm like straining. But I do have my ice pack and a bunch of pillows to prop myself up, and I'm going to take a nap. Alright, so I've been up for a little while since I took a nap. I slept for about 2 hours, and I woke up feeling like, who am I? Where am I? What's going on? I was totally disconnected, so that was a little bit weird. Don't mind the mess behind me. I didn't feel like putting up my background. I just, I started feeling really nauseous and getting a really bad headache the past 20 minutes or so. So I just took a Zofran pill that was like leftover from my last surgery. I only have a couple. And I did end up taking a pain pill. Hopefully that kicks in soon. I forgot to mention before, so to combat a little bit of the nausea right off the bat from surgery, they gave me this patch on the back of my ear. And it's like Dramamine or something like that. I've never tried anything like that. But I do know the 2 different medicines, like the Zofran and the Dramamine, are different. I need to take off this because this is driving me crazy. But I wanted to check in with you guys and let you know how I was feeling. You can see I'm pretty bruised there, which is expected. Over here I still haven't eaten anything, which is probably not good. So I need to go eat something. I did make myself some non-caffeinated hot tea and then poured it over ice because I like iced tea. The Yogi Healthy Skin one because I felt like drinking something because my throat feels like, I think I might have mentioned this in the last clip, so I apologize if I did, but it feels like I have strep throat, but it's like lower down. It's really weird. I'll show you the scar now that the lighting's a little bit better. So this is what it looks like now. Looks like they just did a couple injections there with the steroid cream to help it heal a little bit faster and flatten out. I go back to work tomorrow. Hey guys, so it's the next morning after my vocal cord surgery. I'm about to go to work. I just went and saw a play at my son's school and he did amazing. It was so cute, but I wanted to check in and let you know how my voice sounded. It sounds like I have really bad laryngitis. Hopefully it's a little bit better than yesterday, and each day I hope it gets a little bit better. I'm hoping to do some light duty work today, not do too much talking, but this is what the scar looks like. Not bad. It's just healing up from where the injections were. My eyelash is a little wonky, but yeah, I just wanted to check in with you guys and hopefully my voice gets better over the weekend. Hey guys, so it is Saturday night and I really hope you can hear me because my voice is still very much like deep and raspy, as if I have like a really bad laryngitis or bronchitis or something. And don't mind the mess behind me. I need to be filming this like PR unboxing. I don't know. That's kind of like the new thing here on YouTube, is watching YouTubers unbox their PR packages. So those arrived this week. Thought I'd show you guys. But I kind of need to wait till I have a voice. It's a little frustrating because I was under the impression that, you know, I would feel better by now. Today was a little rough, being that I had my surgery Thursday. Yesterday I tried to go to work. I ended up going, but I was pretty much miserable the whole time, and I felt really bad for like being like that there. But you know, I was still productive and tried to get some stuff done there. And when I got home, I was so excited to like lay down and relax after I had picked up the kids and, you know, got home. And then I realized I had scheduled a doctor appointment for the dogs, both of them. So I had to throw everybody in the car and like, oh, by the way, I am wearing a shirt. Throw everyone in the car and drive out to the vet. So by the time I got home, I was on like a second wind, and I just felt really crappy. And today I just was exhausted the whole time. I don't know if it had anything to do with the anesthesia that they gave me. Maybe it was something different than they've given me in the past. But yeah, today was really like a lazy day and not too productive. I just tried to clean up a little bit in the beauty room here because there's just crap everywhere. Yeah, it's not painful today. Not as bad as yesterday. Yesterday kind of still had that strep throat feeling. Today it just feels like a little bit swollen in there. Which they had instruments and crap like that down there, so that's expected. Yeah, hopefully I sound better tomorrow, even better on Monday and Tuesday, because we leave next week for vacation, and that's the whole reason why I wanted to do this so quickly, was so that I could have a voice. But, alright, let's see how I feel going forward. Just a quick update here before I go to bed, but this whole side of my face, oh my god, it hurts so bad and it feels swollen. By the way, it's Monday night, and I'm just gonna put this ice back on and hope for the best, but my voice doesn't sound terrible.
Alright, so it has been 2 weeks since my surgery, and I'm sure you can tell from the last clip until this one, I sound amazing. There are little moments in my speech where you can kind of hear it crack still, and maybe it's still healing, or maybe this is just how it'll be, but oh my gosh, I actually can raise my voice and get loud, and I'm excited about that. I haven't felt this good since I had my surgery in November. Again, reminder, it is now June when I'm filming this. Let's try to get backtrack here. So the last clip that you saw was the Saturday after my procedure. That night, I want to say, I really started to feel some discomfort and pain in this side of my face. And I just found myself like massaging it and like, you know, asking Logan if it looked swollen. And, you know, I asked some people going forth. I went to work on Monday and Tuesday, and I'm like, hey, like, this doesn't look right. And I started to look a little chipmunky. I ended up getting a massage, and they kind of helped drain a little bit of it, and that literally changed everything for me, because up until that point, I was taking like a couple of painkillers here and there because of how bad my jaw hurt. It hurt to talk, it hurt to chew. I called my doctor's office Monday, I want to say, and asked them what's going on. Is it possible I have an infection? Because they didn't do any work in my face, you know, everything was down into my neck and on my scar. And they basically said that I was dealing with TMJD, which is a disorder of this muscle area, which happens commonly when they have your mouth open for an extended period of time. I mean, my mouth was like, you know, pried open with clamps for about 2 hours or so, or whatever, however long the procedure took, like hour or whatever. So it just annoyed this whole area. Luckily, this massage totally helped drain out whatever was fluid was getting in there. I did go to my primary care physician Tuesday because I still felt kind of poopy after the massage on Monday, just sore and everything, and I knew I was leaving for vacation that Thursday, and I'm not going to be sitting on the beach in pain, so I got a couple of muscle relaxers and painkillers. I really didn't use many of them, and if anything, I broke the pill in half and took it in the morning when I first woke up, which was when it was really bad. I think between having that week of vacation, being in a moist environment, because we do live in Arizona. It's super dry here, and we vacationed in California where it is super humid. I think that really helped this whole process. We'll show you my scar. It looks so good. There's still a little bit of a white patch right here. I think it's still kind of healing from the injections. I don't remember if I mentioned it in early clips, but they did do some like steroid cortisone shots or injections or something like that. I did go for a follow-up with the ENT who did all of this the other day, and he has me coming back in a month to double check with my voice, but to maybe possibly do a couple more injections in my scar. Again, I'm not super stressed about the scar. It just kind of was one of those things that he's like, hey, do you want me to take care of that? And I'm like, I guess so. Other than that, I'm pretty happy with the results of my voice. He said that it does kind of wear off in a couple of months to, it could be a year. Everybody is different, however your body disposes of that material. At that point, I will have to have another procedure. He can go in with the same thing or a more permanent solution structure thing. Honestly, I really don't know what it's called. But he would go in with something that would stay longer. And yeah, I haven't had any trouble swallowing. I haven't had any pain. Haven't had any weird other symptoms other than the TMJD. And I think this is probably one of the best things that I've done since having my surgery for myself. Lily, I can yell at the dogs now. I can cheer for the kids now. Like, I could have absolutely lived with my voice the way that it was, but I can cheer for my son in his basketball games now, and, you know, shout at the kids when they're jumping in the pool, and that just brings me such joy. And okay, I will stop babbling. I just kind of like to hear my own voice right now, but thank you so much for watching along with my journey. I will probably do another update video when I go see my endocrinologist here in another couple of weeks with what's going on with my hormones and all that. Lily, Gunner. You can kind of hear my voice crack a little bit there. Knock it off. If you guys have any questions at all, or if I forgot anything, please comment down below and let me know. And I will see you guys in my next video.